Alright, so we have the, was this the June figure? The June or July? Masters of the Universe Classic Skeletor. And not just Skeletor, this is the New Adventures Skeletor. Which is, it's kind of cool. I don't know. Is anybody a huge fan of the NA He-Man stuff? I don't know. But there's the box, brown shipper. Don't really care for the brown. It's okay. It's fine. Shipping box, protects your figures, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. And then here we go. Skeletor! The Space Mutants on the thing there. See the little head poking out right there. Yeah, the figure's got a lot of detail. I mean, this thing just screams 4 Horsemen. You know, it has like a lot of reuse of parts. New chest plate. I think the legs are all new. Not sure about the boots. But look over here at many faces. Different boots there. I think the arms are Robotos. Same with the hands. The hands might even be shoot, are those Hordak hands? I can't really tell. Yeah, pretty cool looking figure. And on the back, we got some more of the NA guys. You got the He-Man Galactic Protector, and then Optic, which I think he was the first one, and then Slushhead, and then Karate, which I think Karate's out in the garage. I think he's the only new Adventures guy that I don't have on the shelf right now, aside from this guy. And then Faker is on here too. Real name is Skeletor of the House of Miro, which is kind of cool. So yeah, let's get this guy out of the package and check him out. Alright, we've got Skeletor. Not listed as the New Adventures figure on the brown box, but he was listed as the Intergalactic Overlord of Evil on his actual packaging right there. You can see that. And he's pretty cool. Now, I didn't put all of his accessories out there. He has one more accessory, and I'll show that after I show him off. But first thing we're going to start off with is his staff, which is kind of cool. I would like to see a few more paint apps, but I know they've been telling us, you know, it's hard to get, you know, everything in. So at least we got the accessory. I mean, a lot of times they're throwing superfluous, crazy paint apps on stuff. That's kind of like, why they do that? You can barely even tell it's painted. And I kind of wish they'd save some of that up, and you know, for stuff like this. But that's still kind of cool. We got it. It's not my favorite accessory. I kind of remember the original NA New Adventures staff looked really goofy, so he'll probably actually end up with a regular staff. I will probably, now that I'm thinking about it, we'll take the faceless one staff and give it to him, because the colors are going to look awesome. We'll take a picture of that later. But yeah, so there's his staff. Both sides. There's the crazy skull, crazy awesome detail, just a plain staff there. And you got the little pincery, claw-like little blade on the bottom. So that's cool. And we'll put that over here where I don't sit on it. There we go. And then another accessory that he has on him is his helmet. Totally removable. And we'll get Skeletor out of the way. Yeah, really cool. Done like a gunmetal kind of color. Is probably like a better name for it, but that's what it kind of looks like. It has like the, man, what is that crazy thing? There's some kind of crazy skull and sci-fi. That's pretty cool. This is kind of stuff that if I'd seen this figure, I'm like, oh man, I gotta check out the New Adventures cartoon, and then I would have been sorely disappointed. But you know, as it was, I saw the figures way back in the day when they first came out for NA, and just was not totally in love with those. One thing kind of weird about this, and I don't think any other Skeletor besides the battle armor Skeletor's done it. This guy, he has his whole chest piece and all that, it's attached to the torso. So it's not his actual torso, the blue part, it's an add-on. Which I understand kind of like why they do it. It's easier to do the accessories and stuff for the tooling purposes, I guess, like the chest. I don't know, I really wish they'd gone and done that. New tooling on the chest, but you know, I guess he looks really good. It's just a little bit bulky, and it's just not as cool as it could have been, but still, I think this head sculpt almost makes up for that. I mean, this sculpt is just crazy awesome. Look at this. He's got this spine kind of like detail on there. I think the arms are Robotos. I know I've seen the hands before. I think they're Horde Prime's hands. And then I think everything else is new. I'm not sure about the feet. I know those are similar to the Goatman feet. I can't remember who's got the same feet like that. But it's like, oh yeah, just weird little feet. And you can't really take his... No, you can't take his cape off, which kind of sucks. So you don't really get to see all this great detail that's on the back here. And this thing, if you look, there's a little bit of shine and shimmer around this. This is glued. I couldn't get this off. I wanted to take it off to show you the thing, but it's just like this one crazy big piece. So it looks like the parts of the... I don't know, and it's attached to the shoulders. I don't know. It's okay. I mean, considering that the New Adventure stuff wasn't probably really a favorite of a lot of the fans, but it's like one of those things where you'd like to have it in the series, in the collection. That's cool they did that, but man, I can't get over that doggone the head sculpt is just crazy awesome. They just really went to town on that. So yeah, he has like all the basic articulation. You know, he's got the ball hinge. I gotta figure out how to do these lights again to where I'm not getting so many shadows, but pretty much got the ball hinge shoulder, swivel bicep, single point elbow. You got the wrist swivel, which is kind of high up there. It's like a forearm swivel. You have like the basic waist twist, and you do have the ab crunch, which you can see the thing really good there. It doesn't go all the way very much forward at all. I'm back just a little bit, just the way that the thing is cut. And then this crotch piece is a little bit different. It's like a set of underwear over his regular crotch. It's full. It doesn't have like the gap on the bottom or anything like that. He's got an iron butt. It's kind of flat. No, it's kind of weird. But yeah, you still have like the ball joint thighs there. You got the single point knee. And then you have like the boot cut, which is kind of weird because it's like below the knee. It's not where you expect it to be, like up here with this. They made this part of the knee. And then you got like your standard rocker, which is actually pretty tight considering. And so that's it for his articulation. Put his helmet back on him. And there we go. And then, let's see, where's his staff? New Adventures Skeletor. I was kind of surprised how much I like this guy. And then we'll show him with his He-Man counterpart. So there we go. With Skeletor, and then the NA He-Man, which is cool. Like, you know, they got the Space Mutants and stuff. We got Hydron. We got Flipshot, basically, right? And I don't know who else out of that we really could have used. There's some figures I would like to have seen redone Master style, but it's like it's no great loss, you know. Even if this, because this is like Sunday night late, so right now we're like at 90% of the subs for 2015. So right now, the way it looked earlier today and yesterday, we may not get a 2015 sub for Masters Classics. It may not be one of those things like they do with DC, where it's going to be like a quarterly release for the figures they already have tooled and produced, with some stuff popping up as exclusives. So that kind of suck, because I've really invested a lot of money and time into these figures, way more than I thought I would have at the outset. But yeah, I would like to see one more year. But yeah, pretty cool, not bad. Skeletor, I'm gonna give him an 8. I think his all his sculpt work is awesome. He'd have been a 10 if A, you could have removed the cloak from the chest piece. If the chest piece had been wholly tooled on its own, like if you had like I don't know how they would have done that really. I mean, I guess they could have had it where this plugged into the chest, or so, I don't know. It would have been really complicated. Well, not really super complicated, but I mean, I kind of see now why they did that. I mean, but it obscures like a lot of great detail. But the head sculpt is just awesome. So I'm just really gonna dock a point for the bulky chest. 1 point for the lack of paint on the staff, which this is one of those things where, you know, I really would like to have seen some kind of paint detail put on there, or, you know, like taking this gunmetal and highlighted different parts of it. But yeah, 8 out of 10 for the Skeletor, Intergalactic Overlord of Evil. And then while we're going, I'll show you his last accessory, and it is Faker's battle damaged head, and now his battle armor just fell off. Oh, it's totally battle damaged now. That's weird. Set it down and it all fell apart. That's really bizarre. But yeah. And now I gotta pick it all up. And wish I had a little technical difficulties placard to put up there. We're experiencing technical difficulties. But I don't know, I guess maybe the tabs aren't really super long on these, and so when I slammed them down, yeah, so there we go. How's that? Check that out. Let me zoom in on that a little bit. Bum, bum, bum. With the castle there in the background. What about that? Pretty cool. Get the angle on this thing. And the regular head really had like a dark hair thing going on there. Looks like it's a whole new sculpt. I don't think they reused the mold for He-Man for the side of the face. I guess they couldn't because the whole grimace thing is a little bit different. But it'd been nice if they'd used the exact same mold and just did like battle damage to it, you know. But that is really cool. People have been asking for this forever. And Kevin Cossey, if you look him up on Facebook, he was selling these. He's been selling like a whole lot of really cool custom heads to fit the Masters figures. But I thought that was really awesome. So yeah, you get your Terminator Faker. So yeah, there we go. Super cool. So I'll line up some of the Skeletors, take a picture of it and stuff. That's it. So pretty much comment, like, and subscribe. Little button down here. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep playing with your toys, because I do. Attack He-Man. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, it's kind of just like a big photograph of all the Skeletors, but it just wasn't working out. So got the 2000X series Keldor there. And yeah, it's Classics version, and he actually has the 2000X swords. Then you got the regular Skeletor with the Alcala head that came packed in with, I forgot who it came packed in with, Demo Man or somebody, with the blue weapons. Has like that, and he has the shield. Then you got the Dragon Blaster Skeletor, packing the regular sword there. You got the regular Masters. I want to say it's the first release. I can't remember. Let me look at his hands. I think it's the second release. Skeletor, actually. Now we just saw him, and this is the versus DC 2-pack with the Filmation axe and the Faceless One staff, and then battle armor. So there we go. Whole lot of Skeletors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Skeletors. Pretty cool. So, yep, there we go. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. This is your daily dose of Skeletor. Alright.